Hey, welcome back. My name is Sean Walrus. I'm a bass guitar coach, and today we are checking out for the first time a song by The Warning, Dust to Dust / Dull Knives Cut Better. This is live from Pepsi Center CDMX. Looking forward to this one. This one has been so highly requested since my very first The Warning Reactionalysis video. You can check it out here if you're interested. So thank you for flooding my comments about this one. I've never heard this in my life, and I like to go in blind. So if there's anything you want me to know about this video, you can tell me in the comments below. So yeah, I'm genuinely excited to see what they bring. As always, I will listen out for the bass lines, rhythms, arrangements, and composition. And if you enjoy fun and nerdy music stuff, make sure you are subscribed for more. After all, it's free and you can always change your mind. So let's explore what makes this song musically interesting. Let's go. Nice bass intro. Nice tone. Oh, okay. I was wondering who was singing. Nice. Oh, that's a nice dirty tone from her PRS. Danny, right? Can remind me of their names again. Why is she singing? Not that she cannot sing, but is it because she wrote it? Alright, first thing, it's not easy to play a beat like that, so it's pretty syncopated, which means some of the beats fall on the off beats, what we call off beats, basically not on the down beats. Down beats are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's pretty standard if your beats fall on those beats. But for her kick pattern, dum da, dum da, stuff like that. So to be able to play a syncopated beat, whether on the drums, on the bass, whatever, and sing is difficult because the singing, the way the phrasing happens, isn't exactly what you're playing with your kick drum or your snare drum. So in essence, you have to do lots of coordination work. Your mind would have to be split into two different instruments, each of them having their own rhythm. So that's what makes this really difficult. It's kind of like drumming, where you have each limb perhaps doing a certain rhythm independently, but except in this case, the drums, that the drummer is already doing all that with the drums, in addition to that singing. So I like to just point out how difficult it is to sing with one rhythm and then play a drum beat that's not even a straight beat which is not syncopated. So she's playing a syncopated beat with singing, and I like to hear that again from the start because it's just really, really cool. What a tone, man. How did she achieve that tone on the PRS? Yeah, so the kick pattern was doom, cha, which is where I was pointing out it being syncopated earlier. Dum, cha. So that's where the syncopation happens. Woo. I must say that PRS tone reminds me a little bit of mid-2000s new metal. So what was really cool, that introductory bass riff was something along the lines of something like that. Sounded like it was revolving around a B minor scale. In the chorus they went something like something along those lines, and all those notes, those chords revolved around the B minor scale, whose relative major is the C sharp major. So you could call it a C sharp major key or a B minor key. Both are fine. Really cool. I enjoyed how the bass line revolved around that B minor, where the bass player who wrote it used the B note as what they might call the pedal point. Sometimes in music, what's known as the pedal point is where there are chords and things going on, there's chord changes and a progression, but underlying all of that is a singular bass note. So in this case, it may not strictly be called a pedal point, but it's a similar idea, revolving around an anchor note, in this case the B, and using other notes within that same scale, of course, those other notes, but always coming back to the anchor, which is the B. And that's a common technique used in rock. I think some other songs that might use a similar technique could be, what was that famous Muse song? Let me know in the comments if you can remember what I'm talking about. Something like it sounded something like that. So that was revolving around a E, right? An E minor kind of thing. There was also Slither by Velvet Revolver. Okay, I don't remember how that goes. Something like that. Something along those lines. You see how they all revolve around one anchor note? And in this case, that's a really cool piece of writing where she used the B as that anchor note for that opening riff. So let's continue to enjoy this. Nice. Very tight. Woo. Double time. Double time is where you double the frequency of the snares. The snare pattern. Oh, so now she's a B descending from the B. Back to the chorus. What a nice azure blue bass. Can you imagine the physical stamina needed to sing and play the drums? So playing the drums is already physically taxing, and her lungs need to be continually providing that airflow for the singing. Oh, cool. She's doing what's called a chromatic descent. The entire time, basically, they had stuck to the B minor really almost strictly. But at that point, she was playing something along those lines. And what that was is that she was descending chromatically, which means by a single semitone, or in other words, one fret of the guitar, from the B down to the B flat to the A flat. And the interesting thing about this is that the B flat and the A flat are not notes in the B minor key that they had been on all this while. So those two notes provided a bit of kind of like a musical interest, like a little bit something different. Let's put something different here because the entire time we've been in B minor. So let's just change things up a bit. So I thought that was really cool. Yep. To the A, now the A flat. I call this beat the clocks beat because it sounds like Cole plays clocks. Nice. Oh, there's more to it. Oh, this is the other song, I'm guessing. Dull Knives, is that it? Yeah. See, same thing, she's anchoring on a single note. This is nice. This song has got a lot of like punk rock influence. Punk rock. So they like going on the upbeat, hitting, accenting on the upbeat. Basically, an eighth note before the one. Nice. I love it when they go on the toms and the bass. She has such intense eyes when she sings. So this song appeared to be in a E minor, and the bass player did the same writing technique in which she just anchored the riff on that E note. So we can listen to that again so you can try and appreciate that bit where the bass and the toms were playing together. That was really nice. Maybe right after this. Something along those lines, right? Oh, another descending. Woo! Those drums. That, that. Wow, what an ending. I love that. I guess The Warning really just strikes me as a band who enjoys themselves and know how to write music that they enjoy and that their fans enjoy. And it's not like they have to be overly technical or overly complex. That's where their style of music makes it accessible enough for people to appreciate, and not just that, the music is a vehicle, a medium for a message, right? So it gets their message out, whatever the message is. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments what kind of an ethos or what is their general key message in terms of their songs. You know, are they talking about their experiences, certain ideas they try to share? What is the key message of The Warning? And that's why music is powerful, and music that is accessible is powerful because that reaches more people, and more people enjoy that music and are, more importantly, able to catch the message that they are sending. And so thank you so much for joining me on my The Warning journey. Let me know in the comments if there are other songs by them you think I would really enjoy and should check out. And if you enjoy this kind of a musical breakdown, you know what to do. Smash that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future Reactionalysis. After all, it's free. You can always change your mind afterwards. And if you want to be a part of the Bass Coach Walrus community to get early access to videos, vote on future reactions, join our Discord chat, my Patreon link is in the description and on your screens right now. So thank you for geeking out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.